Well, good evening, guys. This is N1CY, and we're going to talk about a new radio, dual band VHF, UHF, FM. It's a Kenwood radio, and that would be the new Kenwood TM D-710G. The Kenwood TM D-710G. This is the faceplate right now, and we have it in UHF and VHF mode. Now this radio is capable of 50 watts on VHF and UHF. It also has a wide receiver that covers from aircraft band all the way up to 1.2 gigahertz. Also we'll do AM aircraft band, and it will do FM narrow mode and wide FM as well. So this is the Kenwood TM D-710G. Also has a built-in TNC and a GPS receiver, so it will definitely do APRS, and it will also do Echolink. It's Echolink ready. So if you hook it up to a computer with the proper cable, which is optional, and you have an Echolink node, you're up and running in this radio. It is really cool, has a lot of features. So basically this is the head unit, which is a kind of sturdy design, and it's got a heavy faceplate on the bottom of it for like if you want to use it in the shack, which is what I'm doing in this instance. And this is the main tuning knob on the left, and these two knobs on the right are for audio and squelch control for each of the bands. And it has a lot of keys. On the left side we have call, VFO, and memory, and on the right side we have the power button, we have the programmable memory button, and the TNC turns the TNC on and off. And again, this is the Kenwood TM D-710G, TM D-710G. Also, a lot of buttons on the bottom here, below the screen, and the corresponding function is on the display. And you can toggle, if you press the key, you can also view other functions. Tone, reverse, low for the power. Now we have the GPS turned on, which is why this icon is flashing on the top right corner. The GPS is on. And if we press the position button here, then it will give us a whole host of information. So this is some of the information right here. What I like about this is it gives you your grid zone. If you look at the bottom of the coordinates, Delta Mike 13 Bravo Sierra, that's my grid zone. You have a compass, and you also have altitude, 141 feet. Okay, it tells you which frequency you have your push to talk on. It also has the time. This is the UTC clock. And again, this Kenwood radio is really cool because it shows you whatever grid zone you're in. It shows you right here, Delta Mike 13 Bravo Sierra, right below the coordinates. Now if I press the arrows here, you can mark a place and track to it. In this case it would be the headquarters in Japan. So it's really cool. Tells you what the distance is. And then if we press one more on the arrows, log for memory, whatever you want to log. And then here's the satellite capture screen. The satellite capture screen tells you what satellites you're capturing and the signal bar on these satellites. So in this instance, and I'm actually surprised that we're catching anything because we are indoors. Again, this radio is indoors, but we are capturing several satellites here. So this radio also will do crossband repeat, by the way, and it's easy to set up in crossband repeat. First of all, you set up your frequencies in each band, and then you select your PTT, which band you want it to transmit, and then you turn off the radio, and then what you do is you press the start button and the power button at the same time, and that puts that radio in crossband repeat mode. So again, this is the head unit of the radio, and I have the actual body here. So this is the Kenwood, and this is the speaker. Has a really good speaker. It does have a cooling fan on the back of it, and that fan actually, when it comes on, it's kind of a loud, annoying, but you know, it does the job. It keeps the radio nice and cool. And so we'll give you an overview here. Now it's got an amber display, but also you can change the color, and you can change the display from positive to negative. And I would love to demonstrate that. If we press the function button and the dial, the main dial, and then you select auxiliary, and then display mode positive, and I can change it to negative. So this is the display mode in negative, back to positive, negative. So this is something that you could play with. So we'll go back. I like the positive. I'm a positive person always. Okay, this is the programmable buttons on the face. You can basically change the parameters. This radio also has a mic gain adjustment, which is kind of cool too. So you can adjust the mic gain on FM. So it has a lot of cool stuff here. Automatic power off. Data band, you can select which band you want to use for data, A or B, and data speed, port speed. This radio also has the Sky Command, the Kenwood Sky Command. It's compatible with Kenwood Sky Command. So here's a lot of stuff that you can do with this radio. A password, you can have a power on password, so you can have a password protection on this radio if you want to. Adjust the brightness of the display. Again. Automatic brightness, it will automatically adjust for you. Okay, we can change the color to green. So here's the green color on the display. I don't know. I think I'm gonna, what do you think, guys? Green or amber? Well, let's go back to this green is bright for sure. Let's go back to amber. Yeah, amber, it's kind of cool. Back is, and then you can go to different, this is basically the Sky Command, APRS Sky Command, GPS,